Another thing, with everything that's happened, you were part of Sway before. And I know that Bryce said like Sway and everything. Did Barstool's like Dave Portnoy and all that stuff? Did that end Sway?
No.
Right? Because that's what people were saying. And I don't understand how that really could have ended Sway.
I think Sway, like, it started ending when that whole situation in Texas happened, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You remember that one happened,
That
you
was
know?
with Jaden,
and
Bryce.
then and then after, like, we all had a reality check on what we wanted, and then we all were like, we just want different things. Like, I want to act. Jaden wants to do music. Bryce wants to do YouTube, whatever. Yeah. Anthony, I think, wants to do fashion, something. I don't know. But, you know, we all wanted to do completely different things, and it's, like, just kind of hard to, like, be in the same house, and we all have different goals, but then we all have to, like, work together. I don't know. It's like having the wrong gears to a clock, you know? It can work, but it's just not going to work the way you want it to.
Not efficiently.
Yeah, so we just kind of were like, we're not going to, like, be forced to make, like, content together all the time. It's just going to be, like, organic. So I guess Sway is just kind of... It's a lifestyle. I don't fucking know, you know? That's all we can say.
There's no label to it. You guys just Sway.
There's no more label. It's just Sway.
Yeah.
You know? It's just a Sway lifestyle.
I didn't realize it went all the way back to then. And then people just started living like separate from each other.
Yeah, I mean, first it was Jaden and Josh like moving out, you know, and then it was me, and then Anthony moved, and then we got two more houses, and then we just kind of moved to whichever one we wanted to move into. I am what's kind of the odd one out in Sway all the time because like I'm introverted as fuck, so it's just kind of ways. So I ended up actually going to another house. So we had 3 houses at one point. That was crazy. You know, the one that Vinny lived in with me at the same time? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how was it? You had Sway, then you had Sway Gaming, right?
Everyone called it Sway Gaming. It was just a fucking house. Like, it's just a fucking house. Like, and then, you know, I went back to Washington, and then we got that. I came back here for 10 weeks for a job, and I'm still here. So Sway is honestly just whatever you think it is. Like, whatever you think Sway is, yeah, that's Sway.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, does anyone own it? Is it like a management company that runs it? Or is it just, you guys just did it together and created an account called Sway?
There's like we have a company backing us, Talnex, you know.
Oh,
you guys,
yeah.
You guys know them.
Yeah.
But Sway is just kind of backed by them, and they just get us all our brand deals, and we're just kind of vibing. Now it's like,
Is that how it's paid for too? Like, does Talent X like own the house, or is it paid for by like the people that live there?
it's paid for like by Talnex, you know. Like we don't pay for the rent because oh my god, the rent's nuts for these houses, man.
How much is rent?
I remember when we're on what the fuck is it? What's it
Zillow?
called? Zillow, yeah. And we're looking at the houses we wanted to rent for the first Sway house, right? The first Sway house. The houses in that same area, some were going for like $40K a month.
Yeah.
Just for rent, and we're like,
Bullocks.
Bullock shit and fuck.
yeah, you're funny. You're funny as hell.
Yeah.
And then Talent X swoops in, and they're like, "Yeah, we got it."
That's
Yeah,
some
we got
people's,
it.
Like half a year earnings. Like just
That's
to rent
some
for
people's
one-
full year earnings.
Yeah.
That doubles some people's.
That's some people's fucking house.
Yeah. for a month.
That's
Like
insane.
how do you even? That's
You got no backyard too. Like the first one had just a pool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what the fuck? You're not even paying for a backyard and you're paying $40K a month. You don't have grass.
I mean, if I had OnlyFans, I could pay for it, but
for real.
That's how does that work with Talent X? So I know that you work with them, and do they like they bring everyone brand deals and they work to?
yeah, they bring us brand deals. They work on bigger picture stuff. You know, like they basically just our managers, like in the sense of a word.
Yeah.
Like we don't ever go and get a brand deal by ourselves. They do it for us
Okay.
because we'd probably get fucked if we did it by ourselves. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But they get us the best deal, and they also help us work on what we want to work on. You know, like me acting, Jaden music, Bryce's YouTube. Like they actually help us with what we want to do. So
That's good.
it's kind of dope.
What kind of help are they giving you with acting? Is it like acting classes? Is that
They signed me to an acting agency actually, and the acting agency sends me auditions from like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. Like they give me actual auditions. I'm like, yeah, fuck college. College couldn't give me that. Like
That's
college,
insane.
dude, I don't even get me started on college.
dude,
Like, I hate college.
college can work if it's really what you want to do, blah blah blah. But like if you do not want to do college, just don't. Like
Don't waste the money.
don't
Do
waste the
not.
money.
But you do have to come up with something else.
Yeah,
right.
of course you have to be lean
Because
on
the thing is
something
that if your
before.
mentality is, I don't want to do school, but I also
Yeah,
don't want to do anything else.
If you don't want to do college and you don't know what the fuck you want to do, take a gap year. At least take
Yeah.
a gap year. That's my biggest advice: is take a gap year at least to like figure your shit out.
I feel like people too much pressure on the idea that you have to go to college. That going against it is going against the college. They should just make it like
100%.
Yeah.
Like college is like apparently default. I'm like, why is it default?
Doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense. Default pay $40,000, $80,000 a
Like
year.
a college degree would have not given me an agency in acting.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like,
very
hey,
true.
here's my master's. Yeah, fuck off. Like,
These days it's just paper and debt. That's all you get.
Literally.
Do you feel like so? What was the first thing that really blew you up? Was it like the POV stuff? Because I know that I see some.
Yeah,
stuff
doing
like
this shit. just fucking looking at the camera and just like looking them up and down. I don't know. People liked it for some reason, even though like
I wonder why.
Yeah.
it wasn't even that good. It was literally me going like this.
Oh, dude.
that. Dude, how many takes? How many
does-
drafts
it
did you have of
does
that
sound
one?
good.
Literally, it would take me like 10 tries at least.
That's
each
what I'm,
one.
yeah.
And it would still be cringy as fuck. I look back and I'm like, what the fuck
The
are
thing
you
is
doing?
like-
Love it.
Is like people just get pleased by like the easiest things sometimes. Sometimes it's the hardest thing in the world, and sometimes the girls are just like, oh, yep, like that. I'll comment. I'll comment too. You know what? I might even fucking share it. And then
Dude,
you know.
no context. What you just said sounds funny as fuck. Like, close your eyes and just listen.
I'm gonna have to listen to that back. Remind me to listen to that back when this is being edited.
But yeah,
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
know. Like,
think
that's
what
a
I
limit. And POVs also help.
Yeah.
But
Was that like what you started with?
no, POVs were like, I went from the look to POVs and then I just kind of morphed them together and everyone was like losing their shit over it. Dude, I remember my first like blew up like 20 mil plus views was at the same time when Addison like was first starting to blow up. That was when like I can't remember the fucking audio, but like I remember the audios at that certain amount of time were like all so fun to make with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the beginning of TikTok, I feel like
The
had
beginning
best
of like
audio,
Hype House, you
best
know, like
everything.
that whole like times that frame was so fun.
Yeah.
I know I fucking hate TikTok, so
Yeah, TikTok is it's the only thing I don't like about it is like the algorithm and FIP. Certain things it takes down compared to certain things it doesn't take down. Like I'll see certain fucked up things on my FIP that isn't taken down, and then most of my videos get taken down for like the slightest thing.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of pertaining to bigger creators. Like, I post some sus ass shit, like, and it doesn't get taken down, and then a girl who has like maybe 5K followers will post in like a sports bra and it's taken down,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
Bigotry.
my whole ass dick is out, and like, like,
I mean, it's nothing the internet hasn't seen before. We were actually talking about. I hate to bring it back. We were talking about this the other day. We're like, wait, who's gonna get the first dick leak in the sink? Like we're like,
who would get their dick leaked first in the sink?
I don't know.
Let's take our guesses. I think personally, I feel like it'd be Kai.
What?
I think it'd be
I feel like you
What?
sent your dick out to more people than you
and
disclosed.
it'd be like on accident through the main account somehow. It'd be like the most out of pocket
Dude,
way.
I'm not even gonna cap. That's such like a thing I think of, like when you're sending like a pic, you know, just to someone, but then like you just see like the loading bar for your story being posted, and you're like that's such a feel, like that goes to my head every single time I think about it. I'm just like, just imagine.
One slip of the finger ends everything.
It's all over. I do think it's gonna be you though.
Why? What would you make you think that I would send a dick pic out in that
Well,
mass
I mean, I
quantity
know that you have sent dick pics out. It's just the matter, like the volume at which you do it. I
Yeah.
feel like you do it
That's
at a volume.
incorrect. I have not.
That's such a lie.
Don't
Who the?
lie.
I think it's whack to send dick pics.
Why?
Man.
I think it's whack to send dick pics unless you are with somebody, because then you can't trust where it goes.
Valid.
Okay, well,
But I feel like
but
that's
I
just
feel
you
like
saying
most-
it. I think that you're just saying that for the camera.
Yeah.
You guys seen Blue Mountain
You're right.
State?
I send dick
Yeah.
pics to
Blue
everybody.
Mountain State.
Remember when Sammy he'd like send a dick pic to everyone every
Face
single
shot
morning?
from underneath. Just face shot every morning. Every morning will be a different text message from Sammy.
Well, I
The
mean,
fact
if- well, I mean,
the
if
fact that
everyone-
you see his dick on the show is the funniest part to me. Like they actually show his dick.
I mean, if everyone sees it, then you don't have an issue. You'll never have a dick pic scandal.
I mean, that's how
True.
the end of the episode ended. They had a big billboard of all their dicks. Everybody
Yeah.
saw it
Oh,
and
yeah.
they made fun of it.
Didn't the coach take one too?
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
Oh,
there.
he said it to fucking the quarterback.
He's like, is this a sign? Like, what does coach want me to do?
Yeah.
That show is really fucked up.
Oh, that
actually.
show's so
I need
fucked
to
up.
binge
It
that.
kind
Dude.
of perfectly embodies college, though.
Dude, that show would get canceled immediately if it was
Oh,
posted
yeah.
today.
Yeah.
That's what I hate about today is that like, you can't make a show like that without getting canceled.
Even shows like The Office make some jokes that like you can't even make anymore. It's only been
Dude.
like 8 years.
And
Have you
it's
guys seen Big Mouth? Big
Big
Mouth.
Mouth is it's a little edgy.
Have you
Big
seen
Mouth
that?
is like brand new, and
I feel like you could be a character in Big Mouth.
I could kind of see that
Yeah.
actually.
I
I don't
can
know.
see it.
I don't know where I'd fit in. I don't
Kyle
fuck
has the
pillows
most
like
fucked up
Jay.
hormone monster.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even know, man.
It was like episode 2, like the first dick was shown, like episode 1. Like I saw like
Well, it's just funny because at the end of the show, they're like making fun of how like they can do this. They're like, oh, what if like we just make like a show in cartoon form so we can show like like what's like what all this is, and then they're like, oh wait, that's what's happening. You know what I mean? So it's just funny how
Borderline fucking hentai.
literally, it's close. It's dangerously close.
Yeah, there aren't that many fuck shows out there. I'm trying to think. Like now, other than Big Mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I also
not
don't really
really.
watch that much TV. I was
Family
watching
Guy.
Family Guy.
Family
Dude,
Guy.
Family Guy still to this day does not give a single fuck.
At all. Seth MacFarlane's a legend. Shout out.
South Park is pretty bad.
South Park's pretty bad too. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, there are some fuck shows still out today. I think about it. There are still a lot.
And it's crazy because like that's where our humor, that's what we grew up with, and now like that we have an opportunity to like show that we can't because of like how the world is now or like how they see certain types of humor.
There's two types of people in the world. There's people that grew up with South Park and people that grew up with SpongeBob.
Yeah.
It's two completely different types because you didn't. It's either one or the other.
I grew up with both, so
Yeah.
Really?
yeah.
But which
You
one?
find a good
But you
balance
can't
of
make
both.
those jokes on the internet.
Yeah,
for sure.
not anymore.
God, no.
Dude, honestly, SpongeBob is so depressing if you look back on it now because like there's so many hidden messages in there, like Squidward just being a depressed fuck working 9 to 5
Lonely.
every single day.
Yeah.
You relate to it now. You're like, oh no, I'm Squidward.
yeah.
Home Depot makes me feel like Squidward.
I want to ask you another question about the house, real quick. How does Triller? It's a Triller house, right?
Yeah, that's one that Bryce Blick and Noah are at.
How does that work? So like, I saw Triller come in like a wave in terms of trying to pick everyone up, but also like, I don't know anyone that uses Triller as much as they use TikTok. Still.
Triller probably would have been the next app if TikTok actually got banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and we're all doing deals with Triller, you know, just kind of like, you know,
Posting on there.
yeah, posting on there, you know, we're doing
Yeah.
deals with them, bigger picture deals, not really. We're still kind of unsure where we're heading with Triller because we did like, you know, we want to work with them still, but with TikTok not getting banned, that kind of was like a big fuck you. It was like,
Yeah. Did you see? Were you doing it before? Like, were they lining up the deal before because they thought TikTok was gonna get banned and just like, get on there early?
Yeah, you know, because like if TikTok got banned, like what was the next app, you know? And like the Sway Boys were probably like the biggest house at the
Yeah.
time. Triller, like, you know, we're gonna be on Triller, and like our fans would have followed, and then
Yeah.
like it was gonna be just kind of a moving app, kind of from like Vine to Musical.ly to TikTok to Triller, but TikTok didn't get banned, so now it's just kind of like
It's
That was a
yeah.
crazy
Fuck.
weekend. That was a crazy weekend because it was supposed to be banned like a Saturday, and on Friday I made a Triller, and I was like trying to get all my fans to Instagram, like just follow me. This is the last time you're ever gonna see my face again. If you actually love.
and then you have 63 followers on Twitter.
Yeah.
So what do they like do for you guys in terms of like in exchange of posting on Triller?
I don't know if I can talk about that.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if I can, because last time I tried to talk about it, they're like, "Shut the fuck up," and I was like, "Oh shit, my bad."
Okay. Yeah. No, Bang's the same way, I think. Yeah. Well, okay, so
Dude, I've never done a deal with Bang, but you have to sell your fucking soul to
Yeah.
Bang. Like, holy shit. I've heard about some of the things they make you do. I'm like, what the fuck?
If you want to sign up for a Bang sponsorship, you have to enter your your measurements.
yeah, he tried to do it for us, right? And they asked for like your measurements of your chest size.
I was like applying for a channel, right, on like their like sponsorships or like
They want on your fucking bust?
Yeah. And it was like, and they were asking me my measurements, and I'm like,
Are you double
I'm
Ds?
like, what do you want? You want me to take like an average of the like you don't even take like an average of our house? Like what are we doing here? It's just weird. Then they ask for like headshots and stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So then you just go hit them up on LinkedIn. Go in the back door.
But yeah, no, like doing those ads, it's like post so much every single month. You got to show yourself drinking it. It's a different
Talent
kinda-
X don't really make us post multiple. They've never made me post multiple of a single like brand.
Oh really?
Yeah, except for one, but
That's
it was a bag. So
So it's always like on to the next one, kind of like one brand deal. And next
yeah, it's like usually one big payout for one TikTok and like post on Instagram story. Then it's like next, you know, feed posts are like probably the most expensive ones you'd get from us because feed posts on Instagram have a guaranteed
Yeah.
output of likes than TikTok. Because TikTok usually like a sponsored post like 200K likes maybe, but Instagram is guaranteed like 400K plus likes.
That's nuts. 400K plus likes.
Yeah.
How much can you? Okay, without you don't have to say, but how much can you charge for 400,000 guaranteed likes on Instagram for a main feed
On
post?
an Instagram post at this point 30K plus.
30K plus.
Yeah.
How many can you comfortably do a month without like?
But you
making
have to
too
find
much?
a brand willing to pay that much and a brand that you actually want to sell. Like Burger
Right.
King, that was one I did that I was willing to do. What's your question?
Yeah, what I'm saying, like, how many can you do a month without making it too much? Because you can make 30K, but if you post
Well,
8,
usually a brand will not want you to post for a certain amount of time after posting
Really?
theirs. So like maybe like 2 months, then you can do the next one, or like 1 month, then you can do the next one.
Wow.
But
of the same brand, so Burger King wouldn't want you to do another one.
no, of another brand completely.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I've never had a brand have me post more than once on an Instagram feed, but they will want exclusivity for a certain amount of time, and then you can do another brand deal.
So like air out the post of the first one.
Yeah, because like it's like if I do a Burger King post, and the next day I do a McDonald's post, it's like
Yeah.
the fuck, man. Like, you know.
I never heard about that before. Where on Instagram they ask for like exclusivity for a certain amount of time. That totally makes sense.
Yeah, and they also want you to keep the post up for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
You know, like they want to keep it up for at least like 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But
You don't. Yeah.
it's like
Fuck it.
I got likes.
Yeah.